I gotta think there's gonna be some competition for bonus money in this one. The kicks are gonna be flying early, and often he's one of the better kickboxing practitioners we have in this division.
Yeah, when he can make you fight him in a kickboxing fight, I mean, you would imagine you're watching this guy in glory or something, because he's so good in this specific area of fighting. He mixes everything up so well from in close, and he's so comfortable in close. He's rolling his shoulders, rolling rights and leg kicks. He will batter and bruise you and beat you up from in close. He's amazing. You better take this dude now if you want a chance to win this fight.
Right. No, you put it well, and he has adapted his style very well to mixed martial arts, but when the fight is on the feet, caution, flammable. I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once, but I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. Enter Bruce Lee.
I mean, that's Bruce Lee in a nutshell. Over and over and over, he did the same thing, and it shows in the technique because there's no wasted energy. There's no wasted movements. Everything he does with a purpose. He goes in there with an idea of what he's trying to accomplish, and he gets it done. Bruce Lee is the absolute best. Bruce Lee is the man.
His grappling, his takedown defense figure to be tested here tonight. Well, there aren't that many guys who are going to want to stand and trade on a napkin in the center of the octagon with the great Bruce Lee.
No, if you're fighting Bruce Lee, you're shooting for takedowns right away.
Bruce Lee, ladies and gentlemen, Bruce effing Lee. Once again, ready to engage in a big spot here tonight. Our tail of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Joaquin and now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Bruce the Dragon Lee.
The veteran Herbert Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Let's do it.
All right, here we go with round one, and as we dive into this particular matchup, a lot of eyes on the kickboxer, but his takedown defense figures to be tested tonight by the more well-rounded fight.
If you're a kickboxer, when you come into the game, the first thing you do is try to learn to wrestle. But that doesn't equate to beating a guy that has done this his entire life. This guy is well-rounded because he has wrestled, he has grappled. He has been in the boxing gym his entire life. He's got to use all of those skills if he wants to beat this guy, because fighting him in a kickboxing match would not serve him well.
Just out of range with that strike. Oh, that looks like some head trauma. Beautiful combination. All right, so 1 minute into the fight, we've got a full-on brawl here, DC. It's great for the fans, not necessarily.
Taking for a ride. Nice double leg, nice finish.
Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Lee.
See him put himself into the half guard. Life to control, yep. He's got to be careful here.
Postures up now and lands a devastating strike to the head.
Nice.
Lee getting absolutely worked from the top here on the wrong end of nearly all of these ground and pound strikes.
There it is, now he's going to mount.
All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh, yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage off.
Good, solid strike on the ground. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again.
There it is. Now he's going to mount.
We cross the midpoint in round one. Well, good dexterity and movement here on the ground to avoid any further damage, courtesy of that ground and pound. Nice job off of his back by Lee.
He's got to be careful here.
Oh, not sure if that elbow caused a cut, but beautifully landed.
He's got to be careful here.
Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. Oh, another strike lands from the top. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Pretty productive with the strikes here off his back.
Big ground and pound.
Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying busy. These strikes are doing damage.
Oh, yeah, no pity pat to this guy. This guy's trying to land, and he's trying to land effective strikes.
Ground and pound strike there now. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Oh, these are some big punches here from the top, DC. He hasn't needed to enter his opponent's guard yet, and he may not have to.
He may not have to, but he's doing a really good job of being aware. There's danger when you're standing at the top of the like that. You gotta watch up kicks. Notice how he leads with his hip, and he goes for that strike.
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Lee. All right, so a grueling battle on the ground, and no surprise, the crowd pops in appreciation as the fighters work their way back to the
This is an educated crowd, J.A. They appreciate high-level grappling, and that's exactly what they got in that exchange. They got checked.
Ten seconds to go in the round. Huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it, to go and end the fight.
All right, listen. You did pretty good that round, but I need you to keep space now, okay? Do not be content to fight when he's grabbing you. I need you to avoid...
All right, let's check out some of the action now from that previous round, and he really kept finding a home for those kicks.
Yeah, and why would you change it? If your opponent is not going to check, if he's going to stand there and he's not on his toes and he's stationary, you keep driving those kicks into his thighs, into his body, until he makes some sort of adjustment.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Round two underway. All right, so after he landed a high number of kicks in the previous round, we'll see if he can keep it going here as our next round gets underway.
He should stay the course. He's so educated with his legs and his feet that he's given his opponent a very difficult time.
Offering up over the top. This fight's going to be over, DC.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high when he was going low, and now he's got him hurt very badly.
Big shots being landed on both sides here.
Oh, my goodness.
All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
This could be it.
Oh. He does a great job fighting from both sides. Beautiful left hand shot.
lined it up on the right there to no avail.
Oh, he hurt him again.
All right, so he lands again, just like we saw in the last round, realizing a lot of success with his Muay Thai game plan.
You know, why change it? It's working, and it's working from the very start of the fight. The moment this fight started, you saw the advantage that he predicted was there. He started to take advantage of it early, and now he's continuing to build on that. This kickboxer looks amazing tonight.
Lee's punch to the body, look double leg.
Got his guard pass.
If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move. You got to shrimp. You got to get up on the hips to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
Well, the more things change, the more they stay the same. He continues to land a high volume of strikes on his opponent at will.
Well, I mean, John, the guy can fight everywhere. And he can fight everywhere, meaning he can fight on the ground, he can fight in the stand-up, but he's also able to do it because his cardio is so good.
Right.
This is one of the best fighters that we have seen for a long time, and it is showing in this performance.
Lee's eye is starting to swell shut. Oh, kick to the head, that can't feel good. Oh, and that kick is blocked. Oh, looking to land the leg kick, but unable to find the target. Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish.
Just over 2 minutes now to go in round two.
Nice.
Well, he is clearly faded in this one, and I'm not talking about the high and tight skin fade on my man Daniel Cormier. He got stunned earlier in the round, and mentally I feel like he checked out a little bit.
He hasn't been able to build back quite the way that we're used to.
Oh, he's got him hurt badly now. Huge left hand. Oh, with authority, the body. Champ, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting the entire time. I like this. I like this approach. Oh, another one.
He blocks the shot. Well, he was a little bit lackluster in round one. You can't say the same here in this second round. He has really picked up the pace, and I'm taking the aggression and the output and starting to find his range here in the pocket.
Solid takedown.
All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control?
Well, side control to me feels like, oh, now he's attacking his own triangle. That is tight.
Also, how about that position over submission as he bails on the sub?
I think that's a great job. You got to make sure you don't end up in a worse position because you're trying to score a submission.
There it is, another strike to the body. That has been a big storyline in this fight. We'll keep an eye on it as the bout continues.
You know, we'll keep an eye on it. But the person that should be addressing it is his opponent. His opponent isn't doing anything to deter him from doing this constantly. He has got to change something if he wants to fight this fight and win this fight.
Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides. All right, gets inside, gets the single collar tie here. And the horn sounds on round two. Heading back to the corner now. Lee's eye has never looked worse, candidly. The cut man's going to get in there and hopefully put some end swell on that, or that eye's going to swell shut, DC. All right, as they attend to the damaged fighter, we will re-rack some replays for you. A lot of damaging strikes landed by the opposition in that previous round.
Well, him just not really paying attention on the defensive side has made his opponent look like an absolute world beater. He's a good fighter, but he has never looked this good, and that is partly because his opponent is not defending.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs, both got the offense going, but now we'll see if one fighter or the other can really take control of what has been a very close fight thus far. punches in bunches, and he hasn't really shown it. Strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes. Oh! Oh!
And now a left. Well, I think I can smell the blood at this point in time. That canvas didn't look like that a few fights ago. Blood is flowing from that cut with every passing strike.
Every strike. In a ton of trouble right now.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Motioning for his opponent to stand back up here. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on.
Let your hands go. Let those hands go.
Lee's head kick looked like that one was blocked. There's that kick. Heavy leather landed on both sides in that exchange. Oh, look at the redness underneath that left elbow. He is badgering that left side of the body.
Don't back off.
Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3.
Hands up.
Circling to his right.
Oh, nice inside leg kick, yeah.
Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight. They're both doing amazing jobs. Let's see who gets the job done at the end of this thing.
We have crossed the midpoint of this fight. Well, no problem getting inside to land that straight punch. He's got a huge edge and reach, and he made good use of it there.
Hurt him bad. Big knee to the body.
Oh, big left hand!
Oh!
Oh, bleeding from his cheek now. That can't feel good. All right, so a nice job there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave where they're supposed to be, and if you do that, most times you will block the shot.
Man! Big left hand there inside.
Oh!
Let's go. Get in there. And I got a hard kick.
Well, he is really starting to apply a lot of pressure here down the stretch. Not as much offense earlier in the fight. He is making up for lost time now. Oh, picture-perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect.
What a fight, what a display of physical and mental toughness on both sides. I'm not sure who's more injured, but they're both hurting for certain.
Yeah, John, they're both beat up, but I think that is the key. The mental is what's going to allow you to get your hand raised in this fight. This will not be easy. You're going to have to go to some dark places whenever you're in front of a guy that is as good as you in every aspect of fight.
And now leather being thrown on both sides. Blocks the shot. Final 30 seconds of this third round.
Oh!
And a nice job at least staying upright on that. He's rocked.
That was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly, and it hurt his opponent very bad. What a fight. Both of these guys are trying to finish.
And that'll do it. 15 minutes in the books.
All right, take a seat, brother. Deep breath.
All right, so there's the end of the round. You see the blood trickling down as he makes his way back to the stool. Cut on the bridge of the nose, or so it appears from the strike in that round. Cut man getting right to work. All right, well, I'm no doctor. I'm not going to diagnose a broken nose, but a huge cut on the bridge, and his opponent continues to attack it.
Continues to attack it as he should. He did the damage. He was the one that landed the shot that opened up that cut. Now he's got to make his opponent pay for it. He was a bit lax in the defense, and now he's got that massive cut on the bridge of his nose.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here's round 4. Fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so another round is now underway. Pretty good action over the previous 10 minutes. Your thoughts on what we might see?
Both of the guys really picking up on the action, putting their foot on the gas, and really starting to drive it home as we approach the end of the fight, and we're still so evenly matched in the fight.
Oh, that's a seminal blow right there, DC. He's rocked.
That was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly, and it hurt his opponent very bad.
Able to check the high kick. Well, if you are a young striker, you could do a lot worse than watching this guy work on the feet, perhaps trying to set up another hook here.
Yes, he is. He's definitely trying to set up another hook. You could tell by his eyes. He's taking peeks. He's sneaking looks at where he needs his opponent to be in order to land that shot.
Oh, man. I mean, how much can one man take? He certainly doesn't look like he did when he walked out here just a few moments ago.
He's almost unrecognizable. He's been hit so many times in the face. The swelling started early. We spoke about trying to defend it. We spoke about making adjustments. He didn't, and now he finds himself here.
Beautiful strike there as he continues to attack that cut. Cut man's going to have some work to do if we get to the stool between rounds.
But that's why we got the best in the business. We got the best cut men in the business, and they are going to need him right now because this cut is getting worse, and it's only going to continue to get worse because he has got a killer in front of him.
Just missed with the left there.
Keep your hands up for me. Come on now. Let's move. Let's recompose.
Well, thank God the left one's open because that right eye is really starting to shut.
The body's open. The body is open.
Just over 3 minutes to go now. Able to connect with a beautiful jab.
He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing.
Come on, you gotta keep your hands up for me now.
Double leg takedown, stuffed.
Look at how he drives his knee right into his opponent's midsection.
Well, we talked about his reach advantage off the top. Made good use of it there with that punch, DC. Really good job by him there to raise the guard, DC, and block those shots coming his way.
He does a great job of blocking all incoming strikes.
Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish.
Trying to go to the body here, unable to find the target. Oh, bone on bone, shin slash foot, right to the skull. You see why I'm a commentator and not a fighter? You see why?
Yeah, those aren't fun. I'm telling you, man, you get kicked in the head, a lot of times it's the end of the night.
Got a little experience with that.
Yes, I do. It's horrible.
Oh, that cut on his nose is only getting worse. Not good. Well, DC, headgear's not allowed, but he has raised the hands, and he's doing a nice job protecting the dome.
He's doing a great job of blocking his head. A lot of times, those shots to the head will knock you out. Not this time. This guy's making sure nothing lands. Oh, nice jab, nice stick.
Both fighters starting to open up a little bit. Oh, pinpoint strike lands there, and not going to help the swelling upstairs.
I love this accuracy, this ability to get his shots to the target right away. And you see it in the swelling that is forming on his opponent's face.
Oh, what a hit right there as he lands, and maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got him hurt very bad with his head kick. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night. He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to wear on his opponent by pulling the head down and punching with the free hand.
Man, this dude's midsection is officially unrecognizable at this point in time. You do see the corners get involved, maybe more for headshots or leg strikes, but they got to be thinking about getting involved.
Ground beef, man. Ground beef, John Anik. Look at the redness on his side. He is getting destroyed. He's been pounded to the body. He's been hurt to the body, and I would not be disappointed.
Oh, he might be out. Lee's got him stacked up here. Working on the ground here, his opponent's feet on the hips. Horn sounds for the end of round 4. All right, we're going to stay with him and follow him back to the corner to the stool because that is a really severe cut that he is dealing with. We'll see if the cut man can stem the bleeding here.
Got a cut, but he's cut too. We knew this was going to be a bloody fight. I want you to refocus.
Well, that was a damaging 5 minutes. We'll see how he can recover over this 60 seconds. We'll show you some replays now from that previous round.
He was on the receiving end of some big blows, and he wasn't moving his head well. His head was on the center line. He was a stationary target, and his opponent opened up a nasty cut on him. He has got to move his head to limit the damage that he's taking.
You ready to fight? Ready.
It is the 5th and final round.
Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was good night at that man.
Oh, he's hurt. How's his opponent still standing?
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. And it might not be over now, but it's going to be over very soon. Oh!
Trying to...
He's hurt. Oh, he got him again.
Oh, another heavy shot gets through. All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook. One of the most key things you can do as a bottom fighter stuck in half guard is try to frame. You frame and push your opponent away from you. By pushing him away from you, he will then want to come back into you.
Right.
It's like when I push you back, you want to go forward. So as he comes forward, hand goes off the face, let it slip into an underhook, build up to your elbow, then go chase your single leg. This is high-level grappling, John.
Oh, big shots raining down. Trying to finish this fight. Takes the judges out of it, gets the finish. Just a relentless effort out of this fighter here tonight. The ref had no choice but to step in, and that is how you leave the judges out of it. All right, here's Bruce Buffer now with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 27 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by TKO, Bruce the Dragon Lee!
Mixed martial arts royalty, folks. Bruce Lee, lighten up your living room tonight, and giving this capacity crowd a